People just think it's Atlanta that's the hub of music. They think it's just Gunna, and they think it's Lil Baby, and they're killing shit too. But there's other shit out here, just in Georgia in general. That's why I like to tell people I was not born and I was not raised and I haven't been in Atlanta that much. I'm from Georgia. So I can't claim that shit. I don't understand it, I wasn't there. Tom didn't grow up in a big city. He didn't have like a vocal coach and he didn't have the best equipment. I want to be an artist for those kids, like the kids that didn't grow up in the big fucking city.
You keep on talking, that won't be enough. If you gon' play this other side, then you won't see enough. Lights is on, seeing if you gon' fall, then you gon' be enough. Got niggas all up on my phone, they wanna speed it up. Taking everything I made at home and tryna heat it up.
The special feeling I get about the outskirts of Atlanta and just Georgia in general is the peace. The very like, you know, the random conversations with the old lady that you'll probably never see again. That southern hospitality, you know what I'm saying? Like, she might have called you baby and it made you feel like, damn, thank you, appreciate it, you showed me some love today. The sense of community and the chillness of Georgia, I've learned to appreciate it and not hate it. Cause I used to hate it. Cause I was like, ain't shit going on here. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to make it in music? Niggas don't even do music around here. I'm like, my first ever equipment was gifted, dude. Like, I didn't have shit. My parents couldn't help me and they, you know, my dad's Jamaican, so it's very much, nigga, go to school. Go do right with your books, you know what I'm saying? They think it's stupid. They think like you're something like, you're crazy.
Yeah, if that shit don't go, they won't be seeing us. And if that shit don't go today, then it won't go forever, ever.
I was a big anime kid, so a lot of my inspiration came from anime music. Like just the intros and the outros. You get that shit for like 1 minute and 25 seconds. It's amazing, and you go into the show and then you get hit with another song at the end that's completely different. And the visual component kind of goes with it. I think that's where like I got like the shit that I was into. All the anime intros are like rock oriented or like super heavy like metal shit or like little ballads that'll make you cry. It's like so much different shit that I experienced over the years just by watching anime and not even being on the internet or being outside. And it's the shit that made me want to run and jump. And I was a kid that was like, they used to call this shit the Naruto run, but IG shit was in my neighborhood. I was that kid. Me and my brother running around the neighborhood, but that's what the music made me feel like. It made me want to get up and go do shit.
Do things to bring me down, but it's still not enough.
When it comes to the art shit, I like to really like dwell in myself and like, see if like, yo, is this even something that like I would resonate with? Would I present myself as an artist or do I present myself as just myself? Tom the Mailman originally was just to like protect myself. It's a name and a character I'd go into to kind of have like, I guess more confidence, if that makes sense. But now I don't think I have a persona. I'm just kind of being myself.
You did it all in the first place. Yeah, you started where I was hurting.
In college, right? All the homies would come through to the dorm and like my dorm was, people fucked with it. People fucked with the energy. But I'd get in a certain headspace and it's like, okay, everybody get the fuck out, I'm about to go record. And it was just known. But now like it's more, I'm all for the law of least resistance. And that's kind of how I live life. It's just like, bro, just let the shit happen. Instead of trying to get in the studio like, hey, we have 2 hours, we need to do this right now, and da 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 da. You're gonna make some bullshit. Like you're moving frantic and you're not letting the energy naturally flow, bro. Like just go into the studio and let whatever happens happen. So we might just talk for 2 hours, or we might just go straight in and then make 3 songs. Or we might go in and not make shit. It doesn't matter. It's about the time you spend with those people, developing that relationship. And then what y'all do make is gonna be sick because y'all are comfortable with each other. Everything is about that people-to-people connection.
I'm ready when you are doing this.
Let's get it. Like who I've been working with, like, you know, like all the homies, they've taught me that collaboration is not bad. And I come from like, yo, fuck everybody, because nobody paid attention to me. No one gave a fuck, so fuck you. But I'm trying to erase that shit and then like really learn to trust other people's ideas. Like my group of producers, I definitely need them to even get shit moving how I want. Don't really produce that much. The guys really go crazy on everything. Of course I got my guitars at home and my piano and I fuck around, but I look at producing and writing as like two separate things.
I was holding on to something, fuck it, let's just break it. My baby's a lover.
My first inspiration was like J. Cole and Kendrick, the real like boom bap rapper, backpack rapper guys. So I was like, yo, I'm really only rapping about like real life and current events and fuck them ad-libs. But now like I'm all for the ad-libs and the stacking of vocals and all that shit, and it makes the song more enjoyable and more full. It's like a full meal versus a snack. And even if I do get an idea for somebody else, it's not like taboo. You know, just kind of like trying to just chill the fuck out and accept the good help and the smart ideas and the smart people that are around me. I'm trying to get deeper into that because as I've been doing that, the music has been getting even better. I've been learning things that I've never even fucking learned before or had the opportunity to learn. It's just, I want to be around these same people that inspire that in me and keep building that.
She's all on my mind, like all of the time. I can say she wants to be with me forever.
I'm creating something that is genreless and it only exists in my world. And it's a lot of different things, and it's not something that you as a fan or supporter can dictate. Because most artists cater to their fan base and it makes sense. And so I'm gonna give them what they want so I can continue to eat and live. But I'm challenging that shit and I'm like, yo, fuck that. Like, nobody's gonna tell me what the fuck to do, and I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists doing it. And that's gonna free everyone else. If I went and did a trap record, or I went to go do a R&B record, or I went to go do a rock record, or whatever I wanted to try, nobody really cared. So by the time I did get to a point where people started paying attention, I'd already made a whole bunch of different type of shit. And I was known like to my small fan base as the versatile guy, the guy that just does whatever he wants. And I like that because I don't have to get bored with music. I don't have to like, hey, I'm just a rapper, so I just have to make rap shit. Hey, let's go. I went from not having attention like 2-3 years ago, like not having any attention, really just me and my friends, to being like, you know, here with you, you know what I'm saying? And having cameras around and having people who really give a fuck about the story. It's really weird. I had a hard chip on my shoulder and very much like, yo, I'm trying to be the fucking best, like nobody fucks with me, and now like I have plenty of love. The concept of a fan is crazy to me, 'cause I'm like, bro, I'm not really doing anything special to me. But it's because it's coming from my lens and I'm just being natural.
Oh God, bro, I love this fucking music. Listen to this new fucking album. That shit hits the soul, man. That shit's personal.
I remember coming out of the COVID thing and I hadn't performed in like 3 years. And then we were going to this festival called Life is Beautiful. And the anxiety attacks that I was getting was so fucking crazy. I've never been to a festival. Tons of people here, lights are everywhere, food everywhere. That shit gave me bad anxiety, but I think the passion kind of brings me out of it. I think like the first 2 or 3 minutes on the stage, after like you're already there and you're already into the song and you know, you don't really have a choice but to like really go all the way there or just don't fucking go at all. Thankfully, I've always made music in the thought process of like, hey, I want to make stadium music. So like I wanna make anthems, I wanna make music that connects people, and I feel like I've already been making that music. So when I finally heard my music on those big ass speakers, it translates crazy. Even the people that don't know me, they become interested. The whole Tom the Mailman name, it just works. It just all works. The music definitely is ready for like big stages. Making the music I've always wanted to make right now. No person is meant to just do the same shit for their whole life. It's about evolution. The current Tom the Mailman, the one that you're seeing right now, none of the songs that are out right now represents who that guy is. But all those pieces were like timestamps of who I was. And now, like personally, in my personal life, I'm on some whole other shit that nobody really knows about. I got like 2 or 3 years worth of music. So like who I am right now, I can never be that. I'm always like consistently evolving. 1, 2, 3, go! Recently, I was just, having some troubling times and kind of getting adjusted to shit, and I needed a solution, and I needed to change something about my life to like get it right. My girl is like heavy into therapy, and I'm like, nigga, I don't need no fucking therapy type of nigga. But I started listening to her, and then I tried a guided meditation. I closed my eyes, I took it serious, and I got into it. In about 20 minutes, I was sobbing, bro. Fucking sobbing, and I felt like I connected with like my inner child and a lot of past traumas I had, not healed, and just kind of let control my life. I was living life through the perspective of like a hurt 9-year-old kid. Like whoever I was back in the past, I was only living life through that perspective.
I'm still just a kid out in Georgia. I won't hesitate for nothing. You want the love to stand for something. I'm just a man that came from nothing. I want it all.
I've always been like a transparent artist. I never hid a lot of like the ugly shit that like had to pertain with my life. And I think most people can connect with that. Now, like, I'm present, if that makes sense. Like, I'm currently my 24 Tom the Mailman artist. This is my job, this is what I'm doing. Like, I'm here right now, and I get to look through that lens and be like, yo, this is fucking sick. Like, regardless of whatever happens, like, this is sick. My music is more fun now. A lot of my music was depressing and very, like, cynical. But now it's just like, I'm making fucking crazy anthems that mean something. And I think that's what that meditation did for me, is just kind of like, separated me from like living in the past and also living in the future so much. Just living right now.
I'm still a kid out in Georgia, a kid out in Georgia with nothing, so